make sure we're good.
We're live, pal. What's up, guys? My name is Jose Garza. That is my cousin, Marco Monreal. We are Puro Pinche Sports. Coming at you today at separate locations because, the Rona is just chasing this family around so much.
I'm almost out of this COVID cave. I'm almost there.
I started late, fucker. Anyways, guys, so tonight we're going to be debating something we've been trying to debate all week, except we've been sick, so we couldn't. Kansas City Chiefs or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Who's going to win Super Bowl 55? Now, clearly you can see where Marco's allegiance is. Like, Marco, you really need to move to really, so people can see what you're wearing. Like if that's not really showing enough. And guys, as you can see behind me, oh, shit, I can't tell. I'm a Pats fan, so clearly Tom Brady, clearly Gronkowski, clearly you know who I'm going to go for. So the question is, why should you believe us? Marco?
No. You go first, sir. You go first this time, okay?
Okay. All right. Ladies, gentlemen, why should you be going for Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.?
Oh, you gave him his whole name.
And Robert Gronkowski. I don't know his middle name. He has one name already. Because you just don't doubt the great phenom that is Tom Brady. You don't doubt what he has produced. Now, if you've listened to our podcast, if you've listened to any of our video debates or anything like that, if you've listened to us even talk at all, you know for a fact that I didn't pick Tom Brady and the Bucs to win the division. You know for a fact I said that they would pass the Saints even if they didn't win the division in the playoffs. All that has come into fruition. All of that is true. Tom Brady has overcome the odds, the struggles against all the teams they played this 2020 season, the blowout losses to, well, not blowout, more like the upsets, like this with the Saints, the Bears, the Rams, the Chiefs. And what happened after week 12? They took a break. Tom Brady put Bruce Arians on his lap, looked him dead in the eye through that freaking ugly-ass diva shades and said, bitch, this is my team. And if you want to go to the Super Bowl, you will let me lead the way. I had this conversation with Bill Belichick, and we went all the way 9 times. And so what did Bruce do? He stopped talking. The press conferences no longer ended up being controversial. And it was Tom Brady leading all those wins from week 14 on. Hasn't lost since. And now they're back in the Super Bowl. He and Gronk are back in the Super Bowl. Now, why are the Bucs going to do something different that they didn't do in week 12? Because they're not going to allow Cheetah to go off for 203 fucking yards in the first quarter, damn it. That's why. They're going to have Devin White put the pressure. Devin White is probably going to have to be the Super Bowl MVP to be the real force to stop Patrick Mahomes and that offense. They're going to put some bodies on Travis Kelce. They have to have somebody double team Cheetah, because if you try to do single coverage one more time, I swear to God, I'll slap the shit out of you, Bruce Arians. I swear to God, Todd Bowles, I'll slap the shit out of you. That is no joke. I cannot stand the fact that y'all thought man-to-man coverage was going to work. The hell do y'all think you're dealing with? You have to put some respect in the name of the champs. No matter what you think, they are different, and they're going to be tough. But you need to embrace toughness. You embrace that against the Saints. You embrace that against the Packers. Fuck, you embrace that against the Washington football team. They gave you a nice little run to show you that it's the playoffs. This is time. This is it. I believe the Bucs will win a very high-scoring, tight matchup. But it's not going to be easy. And it's not going to be all fun and games. There are going to be people hurt. People are going to cry. People are going to bleed. But that's what it takes to become a champion. Tom Brady's done it 6 times. He's been there 9 times. This is his 10th. He knows. Ask Atlanta how that 25-point comeback felt. Bucs are winning Super Bowl 55.
Okay. So I want to go and start off by saying I, I I like the enthusiasm you have behind your boy Tom. I love the enthusiasm you have behind your boy Gronk. That's a true patriot in you, and I've always respected that about you. And I respect the GOAT. I think Tom Brady's the GOAT. We've talked about this many times on our podcast, and that's something that me and Jose agree on. Mahomes hasn't have had a long enough career to be considered the GOAT, and not even close yet. He's on a great run. He's off to a great start, better start than Brady or any other quarterback has. Going to 3 straight AFC Championship games, going now to a second Super Bowl, which should have been his third, but because of a pre-snap penalty, we saw what happened 3 years ago.
Thanks, D Ford.
But yeah, the Chiefs are. I think the Chiefs are being underestimated by a lot of analysts, by a lot of people around the world, a lot of people around the United States, and let me tell you why. Right now, all the money, the bet lines are all going to the Bucks. Everybody's betting for the Bucks to win, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because of Tom Brady and the Tom Brady factor. And what you're hearing more of though is because of the Bucks defensive line. All these people on the Bucks defensive line, amazing players. We saw what they did against that Green Bay O line, and we know what they're capable of. Best defensive line for a fact in the playoffs, and they showed it throughout, winning three away games straight, getting here, and now being at home for the Super Bowl. All the chips are in their favor. They have better players overall on the whole roster, top level players. They have better players, maybe not in the top 10, but as a spread throughout their whole roster, they have better players. All the chips are literally the Bucks have all the chips in their favor. But let me tell you a little something about my Chiefs though. One, we've been the best away game team in the whole league all season. We've gone undefeated away from home, and all of our away games undefeated. We're dynamic, and we could do this in harsh environments. We could do this in good environments. We could do it anywhere, and we're gonna find a way to pull out a dub when we need it. And I think we've showed that all year. Probably a little closer than I liked it all year, but we showed against the Browns. We showed against all these people that we can come up big when we need to. And I think this is what it's about: big stakes on the biggest stage in football, and that's going to be the Super Bowl, baby. Number two, Andy Reid is 25-6 off a bye. You give 2 weeks for Andy Reid to prepare a game plan against the Bucks and against Tom Brady. Steve Spagnuolo. Tom Brady knows who Steve Spagnuolo is, right, Jose? He knows who he is. Okay? So there's many things when it comes to Andy Reid preparing his game plan to come against a team that has the GOAT on the other side. The Chiefs have more experienced players that have played in Super Bowls. The Chiefs have 33 people that have been 33 players that have been to a Super Bowl already. Tampa Bay has 6. The last 3 Super Bowls for Tom Brady, he has started slow in the first half. And there's one thing you can't do is start slow against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the last 3 Super Bowls in the first half, Tom Brady has thrown 0 touchdowns, has thrown 3 interceptions, and has a QBR of 72.6 in the first halves in the last 3 Super Bowls. It shows you that there's a lot of things that people are not talking about. And there's one more thing that I want to point out. Tom Brady's not good under pressure. And I'm not talking about pressure and being clutch. We know Tom Brady's clutch. We know what Tom Brady does in fourth quarters. And that's something we can agree on. But when Tom Brady is under pressure, Tom Brady's old. He can't move around as much as he used to be. And that was a little bit. He could move out a little bit before, but not at all now. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback under pressure in the whole National Football League. Okay? Has a passer rating of 102 against pressure. That's pretty good to me. He leads the National Football League in there, right? So the defensive line's going to come and rush Patrick Mahomes, and Bruce Arians is going to throw people rushing at Patrick Mahomes, trying to put pressure on him. Patrick is going to scoot back 15 yards, throw some bombs, throw some flicks, let the ball go off fast. Find Travis Kelce whenever he can, because they're gonna put a body on Travis Kelce. they're gonna put bodies on Tyreek Hill. So it's gonna have to be up to them to be able to get free from those coverages, or somebody else is gonna have to beat them. We got Sammy Watkins, we got McCall Hartman, we got these great players, fast players that are gonna be able to make an impact in this game. And the last thing, Jose, that I want to mention, Chiefs defense is underrated. And it's been underrated all year, and it's not talked about because of our explosive offense. Our pass to pick ratio for our secondary is the best in the league because of people like the Honey Badger, because of Sorensen, because of Ladarius Sneed. Okay, so don't count out the Chiefs, and I don't think anybody is. People respect us, but it just makes me mad that the defending champs are not getting the respect they deserve, and we're gonna show it tomorrow. Chiefs will become Super Bowl champs once again.
You know how tough it is for teams to be back-to-back champions? It's so crazy that it hasn't been done since 03, 04, you know? Tom Brady, the Patriots themselves, you know, that hell, the Seahawks couldn't do it. They struggled. I mean, look at that last-second interception throw at the 1-yard line. The Patriots couldn't do it. Look at Nick Foles coming out of nowhere with his fucking Philly special. My ass. I saw Tom Brady do that many times and other players before that. Fuck that shit. It ain't no fucking Philly special. How y'all doing, Philly? How y'all fucking doing?
The Bears too, shit.
You know, you make a lot of great points, Marco. And that's why I respect the Chiefs. I do. I respect Andy Reid. I respect the athleticism the Chiefs had the last 3 years. I guess, actually, even beyond that. Because Andy Reid's been a phenomenal coach. He has. It took someone like Patrick Mahomes to fall in his lap for him to be like, I'm trading to that number 10 pick. I'm going to go up and I'm going to get Patrick Mahomes. I see something special in him. It took him to do that to be able to become a Super Bowl champion coach. Because he doesn't do that with Alex Smith. He's not doing that with Chad Henne. For the love of God, for the people that I was arguing with on fucking Instagram, he is not going to do that with Chad Henne. If Chad Henne was starting this game, there's no fucking way the Chiefs are winning Super Bowl. God damn. Marco, you make all the great points. Undefeated on the road. What they've done. Hell, Travis Kelce's up for Offensive Player of the Year, and I think the announcements are going on right now, actually, for those NFL honors. But the same way you talking about the underrated or unlooked the defense for the Chiefs, I can say the same thing for the Bucks. Because the Bucks, they're not pretty, but their uniforms are ugly.
Yeah, they're pretty ugly.
But the players are beastly. Like
no,
these
they really are.
These guys can come at Patrick Mahomes in different angles, and you forgot one major thing that we haven't brought up yet. Eric Fisher, your left tackle, is not going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to make it tougher to stop JPP, to stop Shaq Barrett.
And you gotta know though that Andy Reid is gonna come out with the game. He knows our tackles, are out. You know what I mean? There's gonna be quick. I think Patrick releases the ball fast enough for that to be less of a factor. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a factor. That they're gonna get to Patrick, they're gonna get to Patrick. With 2-3 times, I don't think it's gonna be like Aaron Rodgers. He got sacked like 50 times, dude.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't have the wheels that Patrick Mahomes had.
LaFleur didn't adjust his game plan. Don't expect that. Don't expect Andy Reid to do that. Expect Andy Reid to adjust.
No. Okay, so first of all, let's rewind on that. I put that loss in that second half to the Packers, to Aaron Rodgers. I don't put that to Matt LaFleur. Tom Brady threw the 3 picks. Aaron Rodgers did not capitalize.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to put that on LaFleur. Like, you call one play from LaFleur that's bad because he went for the field goal instead of throwing it. Okay, I can give you like another fucking 30 plays that Aaron Rodgers should have done better. Especially the play before where he should have ran the ball in for the fucking lead. Anyways, Bucks defense, Todd Bowles this time is not going to be allowed to be a chump. He wants a head coaching job soon. He was with the Jets. We know how that went out. Anytime you're with the Jets, you're just bound to fail. Good luck to the Niners former coordinator who's now their head coach. I forgot his name. Robert Saleh, I think. Hope. Best
Yeah,
wishes
Robert
to you,
Saleh.
bro.
Yeah,
Best
Robert
wishes to
Saleh.
you, bro. This is not going to happen again. This is going to be a tight, heavy point matchup, and it's going to get into the 30s, and it's going to get ugly, and it's going to get nasty quick. I don't see Tom Brady going for that, slow start. I think he's going to rely a lot heavily on Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones.
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette,
I
who's
mean,
finally showing up, who's finally stepping out of
no.
his realm. We haven't seen that since 2017 Jacksonville Leonard Fournette or freaking LSU Leonard Fournette. Like,
If there's one thing we can both agree on though, is that Tom Brady in Super Bowls relies a lot on the run game, like a
he
lot.
has to.
Yeah,
He has to.
yeah, we saw it with your running back White. I don't know where he's at anymore. I don't know what he's doing, but we saw it many years. With those backs for Tom Brady leading the front, and then Tom Brady capitalizing in the fourth quarter. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a great game. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to feel the energy, even though it's gonna be here in our rooms or whatever. But it's gonna be awesome, man.
Your
It's gonna be
room,
awesome.
my house. There's big difference, papas.
Yeah, that's true.
Buccaneers. What is, Danny Amendola wants to say Tom Brady is the Patriot way. It's not true at all, but okay. But let's say the Brady way. The Brady way. What was the Brady way that defeated Patrick Mahomes the first two times? It wasn't just that Patrick Mahomes was a rookie. What did y'all do? What did the Brady-led offense do? You run the ball down the defense's throat. You take as much time off the clock, and then after you make all the points that you need, you slow Patrick Mahomes down the first half. Let's also remember, Patrick Mahomes didn't have a pretty first Super Bowl last year either. It was ugly. Up until what, 3 quarters, he only put up 10 points?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of pressure, and it's going to be feeling the same way again this year. Repeat, to beat the GOAT, to know that you have to face toe-to-toe against a man that you idolize, you respect. There's a difference. This is going to be a battle, and I'm going to love the hell out of it.
If there's more, there's a few things. If the Bucks want to win this football game, I believe they're going to have to score over 30 points in this game. They're going to have to lead in amount of time and possession, and you can't turn the ball over if you're the Bucks, if you're Tom Brady. And Tom Brady knows that. Tom Brady knows if he turns the ball over.
So Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, y'all need to fucking block the fucking safeties that are coming blitzing, okay?
Because
yeah,
because if you turn the ball over against this Kansas City Chiefs team against Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna pay. Patrick Mahomes doesn't turn the ball over. That Kansas City Chiefs team doesn't turn the ball over. And the only way you can't give our team chances. You can't give us more possessions. You got to decrease our possessions.
I mean, let's also be fair. It's rare. In Florida, he doesn't have the best track record of keeping the ball secure. Last year's Super Bowl was in Florida, was not secure at all with it. And the Dolphins game earlier this year that a lot of people forget. That was a lot of picks. That is very rare. It's very rare, but it does happen. And this was one of the type of those games that it might happen again.
I can argue that 49ers defense last year was better than the Bucs defense this year.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to argue that for sure.
We'll see what happens.
I mean, Richard Sherman wishes he was a 2013 version of himself instead of the 2020 of but it is what it is right there, right?
That's
but anyways, guys, thank you for joining us.
Wait.
Whoa, sorry.
Wait. Final predictions. Let's give our final predictions for the score tomorrow.
Okay. Buccaneers 38-35.
Okay. 31-24 Chiefs.
Who do you think you are? Colin Cowherd? You freaking Fox fake ass analyst.
31-24. And he made a great point. He made a great point. You got to score a lot. and the Bucks not let them score a lot. So like, we'll
Hey,
see what happens.
I'm just saying, bro. Tom Brady, y'all can't underestimate Tom Brady. With those weapons, he's got enough weapons to hit over 30. To say just 24, that's you're disrespecting Tom Brady so much because he's got Antonio Brown, even if he's not healthy or not. He still has Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. I hope they put fucking super glue on his hands. Rob Gronkowski, I hope they gave him a fountain of youth. You know, he's got weapons. Like if you truly believe Tom Brady can't hit 30, then you have not seen Tom Brady in his 9 Super Bowl appearances. Okay, don't count the last one. I get it. 13. Shut the fuck up. It was bad. It was a defensive battle, and more of Jared Goff and Tom Brady were just lazy as hell. Anyways,
but
those are our predictions, guys. Thank you for joining us. I am Jose Garza. He is Marco Monreal. Please do follow us on the socials. This fool has a hoodie on covering Mahomes' name, so he fucking messed it up. Good job, you fool. And then you have a hat. Now you look like a fucking alien. You freaking idiot. Yeah, that's right. Follow us on Instagram at Puro Pinche Sports Podcast, Twitter, PPS_podcast. We are Puro Pinche Sports, guys, and we are out.